If I asked where you'd go for a relaxing weekend, would a shopping mall be your answer? Probably not. But what if I told you this place isn't really about shopping? Today, we're exploring Elmina Lakeside Mall to find out whether it's actually worth your time, your fuel, and your weekend. Hi everyone, I'm Jamal and welcome to jamalsTUBE, where it's not just about fish, it's also about lifestyle. Whether it's about discovering nature, finding hidden places, talking about cars, or learning something new, this channel is about making most of life. So today, we're taking to the skies to explore one of Selangor's most talked about lifestyle destinations. Let's see if it's really worth the trip. Before coming here, I did a little homework. Elmina Lakeside Mall sits in the heart of the city of Elmina, a township developed with the idea of creating a community where people can live, work, and unwind without always needing to travel into Kuala Lumpur. Unlike many traditional malls that focus almost entirely on shopping, this place was designed around a lake. The shops, the cafés, the restaurants are arranged to make the outdoor spaces just as important as what's inside. And honestly, I think that's what gives this place its charm. From above, you can really appreciate the layout. The lake isn't just decoration, it's the centerpiece that everything else is built around. When I first arrived, I expected to spend most of my time inside the malls. Instead, I found myself walking outside. On windy days, you can definitely feel the breeze coming from the lake. The open walkways and the amount of greenery make the whole place feel much calmer than the average shopping center. It's kind of the place where you don't feel rushed. You naturally slow your pace. And maybe that's exactly what the designers intended this place to be. Now let's answer the practical question. What can you actually do here? If you're looking for a full day of luxury shopping, this probably isn't the destination for that. But if you're after a relaxing afternoon, there's actually quite a bit to enjoy. You can grab a coffee by the lake, have lunch or dinner with friends, enjoy dessert while watching the sunset, or simply take a walk around the waterfront. It's also a great place if you enjoy photography. The combination of modern architecture, reflections on the lake, and open skies gives you plenty of opportunities for beautiful photos. And of course, if you're into drones like I am, the aerial views are fantastic. As long as you fly responsibly and always follow local drone regulations. There are 3 things I personally enjoy. It's the atmosphere. My visit was on the weekdays. Maybe on the weekends it might be slightly filled up and packed. However, it did not feel overcrowded at all. And the whole area encourages you to slow down and enjoy the time spent. Second, the design. From above, everything feels intentional. The lake, the pathways, and the buildings work together rather than competing for attention. If you've been to America before, a lot of the shops are actually shop lots and wide spaces. That's how I felt. From the cafe shops that you can see, as well as the Burger King that was placed right smack in the middle, it felt like a part of America. And finally, the golden hour. If you're planning to visit, I genuinely think that afternoon is the best time to visit. The weather is cooler, the sunlight becomes softer, and the entire place looks incredible from the air. Now, to be fair, no place is perfect. If you're expecting endless entertainment or hundreds of retail stores, you might feel you've seen everything in a matter of few hours. Personally, I would recommend spending between 3 to 4 hours over here. Enough time for a meal, a walk, maybe a coffee, and simply enjoying the surroundings without feeling rushed. I also wouldn't come here purely for the shop. I'd come here because I wanted a relaxing day out, and I think that is an important difference. So, who do I think this place is for? Couples looking for casual dates, families with young children, photography enthusiasts, people who enjoy cafes, anyone needing a quiet place to unwind after a busy week. If that's you, then yes, I think this place is definitely worth adding to your list. Here, I list out the ratings that I've made for this place. So, worth the drive? Absolutely. Especially if you're already in Klang Valley. Before we end today's adventure, here's today's lesson of the day. When I was younger, I used to think memorable places had to be far away. A road trip, a different state. But as I've grown older, I've realized that's not always true. Sometimes the places that recharge us are only half an hour away from home. We just never give ourselves the chance to stop and notice them. And I think life works the same way. We're always chasing after the next big thing, the next promotion, the next holiday, the next goal. The peace we're searching for has been quietly waiting for us all along. Maybe all we needed was a different perspective. If you've visited Elmina Lakeside Mall before, tell me your favorite spot in the comments. And if there's another place in Malaysia that you'd like me to explore, let me know. I might feature it in the next episode of Worth the Trip. If this video helped you decide whether to visit, consider sharing it with who's always looking for the next new weekend destination. I'm Jamal. Thank you for flying with me today. Remember, it's not just fish, it's a lifestyle. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, keep smiling. I'll see you guys in the next adventure.